What is up, guys? It is your boy Luke Kelly here, and I did not want to do this. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to do this, but since you guys enjoy my videos and I haven't really shown you like my movies or games or whatever, why not I show you my entire movie collection? So I'm gonna do it. Each movie I'm gonna say something, not too long because there's a lot of movies and I don't want this video to be an hour long. Now the first drawer right here is action movies, and the bottom drawer is basically super movies. So you guys are expecting rated R or kind of horror movies or PG family movies. No, those are not the movies I enjoy. I will one day watch a rated R movie, but horror movies or stuff like that, I'm not into those. So those you are, sorry. Horror movies scare me, so yeah. So it's in order here, so let's start with the A's. The first movie is King Kong Skull Island. I actually bought this for $20, and this was cheap. I never got a chance to see this in theaters. I rented it on demand, and I enjoy this movie. You know, it's funny because I want Godzilla and King Kong to go and smash on each other. But this was a good movie. The guy who plays King Kong is actually the guy who played Koba in the Planet of the Apes movies. So yeah, not much to say other. This was cool, and it was a pretty epic movie. And I would say this worth watching 100 times, in my opinion. The next movie or next movies, I have the two Planet of the Apes movies. Rise of the Planet of the Apes was a good origin story. Andy Serkis, who plays Caesar, did a phenomenal job in this movie. And the second movie was even better. I loved the story, the humans, everything was good. This was like Rise, but better in my opinion. So these are must-watch movies, and I watched these like 100 times when I first bought this. I bought this like last summer, so yeah. Planet of the Apes, good movies. Next movies is the Star Wars prequels. My friend bought this on my birthday on Blu-ray, but I never had Blu-ray. But when I look in the box, it has the digital disc, not just the Blu-ray. So if I wanted to buy a Blu-ray, I could just put this in. But I do love Star Wars. I was a little disappointed with The Last Jedi, but I did enjoy Star Wars. So yeah, I think the third one is my favorite in my opinion, because I do like how it was going nice, and then it started going really dark, and I loved that. It was sad, but I loved it. So Star Wars, good movies. Those of you that are not Star Wars fans, you need help. Next movie is Godzilla. Godzilla was... Okay, here's the thing. There was so many destruction in this movie, I barely watched it through the first time, but in the second time, I was able to pick through what was going on. The story was very good in this game. Like, as much as I love King Kong Skull Island, I enjoyed it. It was good. I really hope they have a King Kong vs. Godzilla, which I hear they're doing one in 2020, which that's a ways away, but as long they have a release date, I'm totally fine with it. But yeah, this was a good movie. Great characters, great story, great action sequences, everything. Next movie is the conclusion, War for the Planet of the Apes. Now, this is my favorite in my opinion because it shows you why revenge is never the answer. Caesar got revenge on the colonel because he killed his wife and son. I enjoyed it. I still wish the apes were still able to talk, because we only got one ape that was able to talk in the movie. but he only got to say a few words. Because I thought in the third movie everyone was going to be able to talk, but no, they're still using sign language to communicate, which is cool. The only character that was able to speak in full language was Caesar, and that's kind of annoying, but you know what? It's good. Now this series is the series that started Lord of the Rings, kind of, is Harry Potter. Now these are probably the longest movies I've ever watched. I think my favorite would have to be the Deathly Hallows Part 2. I enjoyed it. I understand this was off the books, but the movies are probably different than the books. The only thing I'm a little disappointed by is that they didn't have time to go back Voldemort's backstory. We only got to know his real name, and that's it. But I'm not really into magic. I really do not like magic that much. If someone will call me and find a movie that I might get into that involves magic, like a key example of this would be Doctor Strange. Holy shoot, it's spreading here. Doctor Strange, I never really got into it. It was cool, but Harry Potter I actually got into because it was actually showing me, hey, you can do this and this and that. So, yeah. And I think it might be a while until I watch these movies again. I might watch it this weekend, but these movies are so long, I can't even, stay up until midnight watching these because these are so long. I can't even read the books. So, yeah. Alright, now we're going into the super movies. Now, I actually put 2 super movies in the first drawer because I could not fit any or these in the bottom drawer. So we're gonna start with these 2. And these 2 are Captain America the Winter Soldier and Captain America Civil War. Now, Winter Soldier was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I loved the story, the action sequences, everything. Now, I did watch the first one, but the first one was so boring that, I know it took place in World War II, but even still, I was like, what am I watching here? But this one I enjoyed a lot. The action sequences, the story, everything. Now, Civil War, on the other hand, was even better. Now, this is the last Captain America movie in the MCU because of Avengers Infinity War coming out. This is probably going to be it for Captain America, at least for this trilogy. And there was a twist at the end of this movie that I did not see coming. I was like, whoa, did that just happen, or am I hallucinating? I'm not, but, these movies were good. Not much to say. These movies were good, and I enjoyed them. Alright. Pile number 2. Oh my gosh, this is actually a big pile. So we're going to split this into a few sections. Okay, we're going to go into one of my favorite superheroes of DC. And that is Batman Begins. Now, this is the recent Batman movie that I bought when it first came out. And I did love this movie because it had a great origin story, because not a lot of people knew anything about Batman's origin. So Nolan kind of like, okay, why don't we start a trilogy of how Bruce became Batman? I'm like, okay. And this was good. Ra's was good, or Rage, or Raz, whatever you want to call him. Ra's was good. Scarecrow, as usual, good. Everyone was good. This is probably... Okay, I won't say this is the best Batman movie, because I do love this, but the one that's next is my favorite Batman movie of all time. So yeah, Batman Begins is a must-watch movie. Okay, if Batman Begins isn't good, then you guys don't know that The Dark Knight is good, and Heath Ledger's Joker in the back. But this is the main cover right here. So... Dark Knight, hands down, one of the best comic book movies out there. Now, Heath Ledger was such a great Joker, in my opinion. As much as I love Mark as the Joker, Heath Ledger will have to be my number 2. But if anyone asks me what's my favorite Joker, Mark is always hands down my favorite. But, you know, this was good. He was a little out of character in this, and that's what kind of made me angry. Same with, I'm just going to pull out this movie, Dark Knight Rises. But, you know, these were still good Batman movies. And Dark Knight Rises, on the other hand, was a good conclusion. Now, I really did not like this version of Bane. You fear the darkness, Batman. I was born in it, molded by it. You know, so like, it really annoyed me, but I was kind of used to it when I watch it like 3 or 9 times. But you know, this is a hands down must-watch movie. Like I said it with others. Okay, this next movie, I was excited. Once I watched it, I was like, yeah. And that's Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Now, do not pick this movie up. If you want to watch this movie, go watch the Ultimate Edition. And I've not even seen the Ultimate Edition. It's been out since 2016. I've not got my hands on the Ultimate Edition because I had other movies on my plate at this point. But I will say this. Ben Affleck's Batman was probably the best, minus the killing part. But other than that, this was a good, solid Batman. Arkham-style Batman. Superman was good. You know, Lex. Yeah, everything was good. Just not really much to say because I already did my review of this. Of this movie. So yeah. 7 out of 10 for me for this movie. Yeah. Okay, this I got last summer, and that is the Tim Burton movies. Now, the Batman is a good movie. Michael Keaton was good. Joker, everybody was good in this movie. Batman Returns was probably the darkest Batman movie I've ever watched, ever, in my opinion. I did not like Penguin or Catwoman, but they were still good. Batman Forever was kind of the ups and downs, in my opinion, because, you know, Val Kilmer, even though he plays really dark roles, I think he does, it was okay. Jim Carrey freaks me out, like, as always, but, and Batman for Robin, on the other hand, do not watch this. Even if you get this in separate, do not pick this movie up. This movie is garbage. If someone paid me, I would not even buy this. And, like, this is how bad it is. This is like toilet paper. I'd rather use my hands as toilet paper. That's gross. That's how much this movie sucks. Alright, next movie is, Batman Under the Red Hood. Now, this is probably hands down one of the best storylines for Batman in any comic book DC has ever done. I enjoyed it. Yeah, there's not much to say other. Go watch this movie and see if you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. If you didn't enjoy it, then tell me why you hated it. Alright, I might not make a full video of this because I'm actually getting really tired right now. Okay. Last one for Batman. Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. Now, Joker is, this was a good movie. Now, this is this is Terry McGinnis Batman. This is not Bruce Wayne brooding Batman. This was a good movie. Mark did a great job as Joker, and he's not playing Joker anymore today, but I did enjoy him. Not much to say other than I enjoyed him. Now, this isn't really a movie, this is a TV show, but that is, hold on, just give me a minute. I'm gonna do this. That is the Flash Season 1, and I got the other 2 seasons. Now, I would only watch this on Netflix, because I watch shows on Netflix, but the only reason I bought this, same with, Arrow, I won't. The only way I bought these because they were really cheap to buy. Like I saw them